Rising above the Serengeti landscape is the tallest mountain in Africa, the majestic Mount Kilimanjaro. Surrounded by grazing gazelle, sleepy lions, and the elusive leopards, this land holds wonder and enchantment to excited tourists and the humble people who call it home. I am in Tanzania, and this is AWR 360. Adventist World Radio was brought to Tanzania in 1993, making it the first non-government radio broadcast of its time. Now, over 25 years later, a team of dedicated locals operate 10 stations across the country. Broadcasting in Swahili and Maasai, thousands of people can daily listen to programs in their own language. After seeing thousands of baptisms as a direct result of the radio work, many Seventh-day Adventist churches have become excited and desirous of participating in some way as well. One church decided to sponsor a 21-day sermon series called Rays of Hope. The pastor encouraged the members to use this radio program as a witnessing tool and to share the messages with their friends and family. Mama Miembe took this to heart and began carrying her little radio with her wherever she went. Mama Miembe had a garden, and her garden was located close by the town's bar. Daily, as she tended to her plants and vegetables, she set down her radio and turned up the volume. Inside the nearby bar, the owner, named Elia, began to listen and take interest.
I was so intrigued with what I heard coming from the radio in the garden, I decided to find the channel on my radio so I could hear it better.
So while Elia was serving his customers, he was also listening intently to sermons from the Rays of Hope program. Soon he was not the only one listening. The drunkards who daily came by started to listen and ask questions. Finally, Elia suggested they meet together and listen to the radio instead of drinking, and they all agreed. The owner and his customers began meeting with their Bibles and radio. And as the AWR program presented Bible-based messages, the men discovered precious truths they had never heard before.
At the end of the 21-day series, I decided to give my life to Jesus and was baptized, along with 20 of my customers. It was a joyous day.
After their baptism, this new little congregation decided to change their bar into a place of worship instead. They meet together every Sabbath to sing praises and study the Bible. Mama Miembe often joins them with a heart full of joy for what God was able to do through her.
I am so thankful for AWR and for the messages of hope that saved us.
Is this not an amazing testimony to the power of the gospel? A place of frivolity and drunkenness is now a place of praise and worship to our Creator. And all because one woman was willing to carry her radio with her and let it be heard from her garden. Will you join us in spreading the good news of Jesus to a hurting and dying world? Through your prayers and generous support of Adventist World Radio, light is breaking the darkness and truth is triumphing over falsehood. From broadcast to baptism, this is AWR 360.